Hi YouTube, it's Kaiger1324 back today with another review. This won't be a long review because, well, I haven't given this game a lot of time, but with reasons, there's quite a few reasons why, and the game we're reviewing today is Enemy Front. What can I say about this game? When I first saw this game, seeing trailers for this game, gameplay for this game, it looked a pretty decent game. It was something new, a World War II shooter that was open-ended, basically meaning you can choose how you want to go about the missions, using stealth, sniping, brute force, sabotage, just whatever you want, similar to maybe Far Cry, and that's what this game reminded me of with Far Cry. But unfortunately, it's just, this game was rushed, and this game was just took a long time to make for some reason, and the company just sort of rushed it towards the end and just wanted to, instead of having a decent game with a new fresh idea, we just got another mediocre World War II shooter that had some unique elements to it. And there was no excuse really, because no one was really going out of their way demanding enemy front. It's not like Call of Duty and Battlefield where they people demand these games all the time. This game was just another game that sort of went under the limelight, and just the company that made it, CI Games, just wanted to put it out there to get money from it, but they could have really just put more effort into this game. Let me tell you why I don't really like this game. I've played it for about an hour and a half just now, and that's enough time for me to talk about it. Most games I do reviews on I complete all the way through, but this game is not something I'm going to be playing anymore. Let me tell you what is unique about it. The open ending did seem like a cool concept, however it's not handled very well. I'll go over that in a minute, but another cool thing I did like about this game is that it's not just another Call of Duty or Battlefield. It is an entirely different like concept, and you're not playing as a soldier going through World War thing. You're just some guy who part of a resistance sort of thing. And let me tell you all the things wrong with this game. First off, the open ending of the game. It's really not open ended. Yeah, you can choose how you want to go about doing stuff, but it seems like this game's always pushing you to do stealth, because if you try brute force, most of the time you get killed on this game, and that's something that annoys me, is that the enemies on this game are one of two things. They're either being really stupid, like when you throw rocks, they just run around and it seems like it never distracts them, or they're just hunting you down and killing you straight away, which is stupid because they're either dumb or smart. So I'm not going off on one about that, but the guns in this game, it seems like the shooting in this game just feels stale. It doesn't feel realistic to any extent, and this game doesn't say it's going to be a realistic game, but it's powered by CryEngine, which I thought was a pretty, I thought that was a pretty good engine to run stuff on, but apparently this one didn't really utilise that to its full extent, because the shooting on this game just feels stale and bland. It doesn't feel realistic to any extent. Guns either have some recoil or they just don't have any at all, and for a game that for a game that came out in, well, I don't know when this game came out. I think it was like 2014. The realism in this game just isn't there, and this isn't an arcade shooter, so there's no excuse. Even the original Call of Duty had more realistic guns physics than this game. To me, this game just feels like it's something that just came out because they just thought they could make money from it, but obviously not, because this game didn't sell very well, and the main reason for that is because it just wasn't a great game. But this game's still somewhat expensive, I guess, unlike most Xbox 360 games you can normally get between under £5 now. If you go to the right place. This game's always around about £10–15, which I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it didn't sell very well and it's getting harder to find, but even so, I managed to get this game for about £6–7 anyway, I think. Yeah, Enemy Front, it's not a great game. I don't recommend this game. There's so much better first-person World War II games out there. Obviously, the Call of Duty and the Medal of Honor are probably the best World War II first-person shooters, at least on console anyway. There's loads on PC. There isn't a lot to say really about this game. Like I said, it's not going to be a long review. I didn't want to go on about this game a lot, but I'm just giving what I think. Like I said, I'm not a proper reviewer. This is just my opinions, really, I guess. But Enemy Front, there is some somewhat decent graphics in this game. The graphics do seem decent, and it seems like they just put a lot of effort into graphics and stuff rather than the actual gameplay. It just feels stale, bland. It doesn't work very well, and you won't get very far in this game. For a game that says open-ended, it just seems like it's always pushing you towards stealth, like I said. And the stealth doesn't work very well in this game either. It seems like you're always getting caught. No matter what you do, you always get caught. And the throwing the rock doesn't help at all. It just makes it even worse for yourself. Again, sounds in this game are, they're okay, nothing amazing. And, you know, it said it had multiplayer, but I don't think people are playing the multiplayer anymore. And even if I wanted to play the multiplayer, no one will probably be playing it. But yeah, Enemy Front. What do I recommend you do this game? Don't buy it. If you see it cheap, give it a go. But I wouldn't go out and buy this game for the price that it's going for now. Maybe if someone has it, borrow it, try it out. But yeah, if I was to give this game a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it maybe a 4.5. 4.5. Not a very good game. Some unique elements to it, but they're not handled very well. This game should have been a lot better than what it was. This should have been like Far Cry in World War II, is what I think they were originally going for. Was sort of like an open world World War II game, which would have been really cool, but instead we just get another bland first person shooter. Even though it says it's a non-linear game, open-ended, it is quite linear. It is pretty much do this, and there's a few you know, side missions you can do, but they're normally not anything special. It's normally on the way to the main mission, save this person, shoot this person. And yeah, it's not a fun game. I just played it just to give it a go. I was excited about this game because when I first saw it, it looked pretty decent, but giving it a go, it's not fun. It's not a great game. So Enemy Front, CI Games, I give this a thumbs down. And the fact that it's still, this game going up in price, I guess, is just ridiculous. It's kind of like the Rambo trilogy game, a really bad game, but still getting quite expensive, and I don't know why. But yeah, Enemy Front, not a great game, nothing I'd recommend, and I think I'll just leave it at that. Sorry this isn't a long in-depth review, but I can't really give this game a proper in-depth review, just because it's not something that I want to review, because it's just an okay bad game. It's between the line between bad and okay, in the middle between that. I guess you could say not bad but not okay. So yeah, anyway, this has been a small review. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.